Hello there, hi and welcome. I am Sandy, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and thank you so much for joining me today, Wednesday, April the 15th, halfway through the month. Now, depending on where you live, you may or may not have seen snow this morning, and this is me. Yay, snow! Here's the good thing. One, you know that you don't have to shovel it, and two, you don't have to go anywhere. And it was pretty. It was pretty. So anyway, I thought it was nice. And it's April. It's gonna snow in April. Alrighty, so yesterday we used a bunch of the items from the Ornate Garden Suite collection, and today we're gonna use some more, as promised. So today it's going to be the dies. So I believe it's this one. So it's a border die that you can use for more than just, well, no borders. And then this one. So this is what it looks like. Now again, we used this yesterday. So when it's cut out, it looks like this. But there's something really cool about it when you have all the little pieces. I'm going to show you that today. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not. These are the other dies in the Ornate border dies, by the way. Okay, I forgot to get my blends out, so one moment. If you're just joining me, hello, Forgetful Sandy. This is what happens when you do things last minute. Got my blends. Okay, all is good. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get this out of the way so we can get started right away. Now, I believe yesterday we used, yes we did, 3 different pieces of the Ornate Garden Specialty DSP, and this one is also a gold foil that you can color. And today, yes, we are going to color it and make something pretty. And then at the end, I have another card where I've done different colors, and I can show you that as well. So I thought that was kind of cool. This is the other side with the big daisies. Daisies? Yes, daisies. So how about we get started? Yay! Now, one thing I do want to say, this is really great paper. It's thin. So as you're coloring it, it will bleed a little bit. So you want to make sure that you're careful around the edges. And the way I found out, well, I'll show you on the card. I actually have a sample. Yeah. Hey, Lee, welcome. Who else is joining us here? Oh, I should tell you. So these are the blends, and I'm using Light Poppy Parade and, like I always say, I always get these backwards, Light Crumb Cake. So here goes nothing. Now, I'm going to pick and choose because I'm not actually doing the entire card. I think I'll do this one. So as I do this, you notice I'm not getting in really close, and yet, see how it went right to the center? Yep. So what I'm saying is you want to just be aware that it'll go in and it'll spread a little bit. I love these colors together. Well, you may have noticed. I love these colors together. Haley, did you get snow this morning as well? Just curious. Let's see. I think I'll do this one. And again, stay away from that center, if I can. Wee. Alrighty, what else? My aim is to do 5 because, you know, we like odd numbers. So 1, 2, kind of like this really big one. So I'm going to do that. And here's what it looks like on the back. So you can see it does come through. Yeah, ours was a little too, the snow. I mean, it clearly didn't last, but it looked so pretty when it was snowing. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like the end of winter. Well, I guess it's technically spring, but, you know, I don't know. Weather doesn't bother me. Oh, except when it's really windy and it's like tornado season. I don't like that. But other than that, I don't mind weather. Okay, wait. I also don't like freezing rain. But that's it. Alrighty. Isn't that pretty on there? So easy, so very easy to blend. Okay, I'm drawn to this one, so I'm going to do this one as well. Oop. When I did my original card, which you'll see shortly, when I did my original card, like I really had no idea until I was done, and I was going to do the centers, and I went, wait a minute, I can't do the centers. So, wee. Okay, that is 5. So I'm going to stop there. And then fill in some spots where I think they're not leaves. Like leave it to yourself. You can do, you know, whatever looks nice to you. So, okay. So if you're not sure if it's a leaf or not, oh, color it. Won't hurt anything. Won't hurt a thing. Now, when I had this idea, I was testing colors. Do I have that sample? Oh, I do here. I was testing colors. And I went, well, wait a minute. I like it where the whole thing's not done. So then, ta-da! Hey, Kathy Jean from Alberta. Awesome. And Marcy. Oh, you haven't tried this color. Oh, you know what, Lee? Give it a shot. These are surprisingly really, really nice together. You know, I didn't really expect it, you know, in my playing with color. So on the card, I'll show you once I'm done this one. That was another, I wonder what color combination I should use. So like I said, I'm just doing 5 of these, but I want to do as much of the background as possible. So, and I am using the brush end. I didn't find, well, I think I like to color fairly fast, and I didn't find the bullet end fast enough for my liking. I know I have to do this slow because of, it's funny when you're doing this live, how little oopsies happen. And you know what, I'm okay with that. And I do like to turn my artwork as I'm working on it, so. Alrighty, so tell me everyone, while I'm coloring here, and it's not the most exciting thing to watch, how are you doing? Everyone managing okay and getting their groceries and staying safe? I'm looking forward to the day when I can see my grandson, new grandson. Looking forward to that big time. I don't know when that'll be. Pictures will do for now. And that's the way it is, you know. Boy, have we ever adjusted, you know. Zoop. Alrighty. I think I'll leave that one because it kind of looks leaf-like. Do this one and do that one, do that. I do want to catch some of the outside edges and maybe that too. Getting there. If you go over the lines, don't worry about it. The coloring police will not come and get you. You are perfectly safe. I do like to do the outside edges first. You can tell, and that way kind of make a border, and then I can just go in and just color over it. Yeehaw! Oh, last day of your son's quarantine. Awesome, Lee. My goodness. Yeah, my sister is quarantined right now. I mean, I haven't seen her. They were in Florida previous to while all this was unfolding. But it's nice when they can get out of quarantine. All right, let's just see. Is there any other part I want to color? Somehow, you know what? I find that the Poppy Parade and the Crumb Cake, along with the white and the gold, just kind of look really pretty together. So I like it. I think I'm going to leave it at that. It's one of those less is more things. So let's set that aside for a moment. This is nothing but a piece of cardboard that something came in and just protecting my work surface. All right, so what I chose is Yep, gold. Now, somebody left the lid off on her Tombow last night, so let's see how this goes. Oh, look at that. So that little bit that dried at the end just stopped the whole thing from getting dry. Yay. Yay. Alrighty. I decided on this little gold border. Eek. Because it just kind of set it off. Now, in case you're wondering, and I know I don't do a lot of measurements, this is 3 inches by 4 inches. This is 1/8 of an inch bigger all the way around. Just for a little bit of something, something, you know? Alrighty. Now, this is figuring out what I'm doing here. Okay, so the next piece is your Poppy Parade, and these are the fun pieces coming up. So, as mentioned, this is one of the dies that I showed you at the beginning, and I know I've shown you these before, but let's just go over how they look. So this is a border that, and I have another one, so you can see you can make that border wider if you need. I don't feel that I need it, and I always do a bunch, so I have them ready, and the holes are like small, 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 big, and then it repeats. So what I did was I took 2 pieces of the same size, so I had an entire piece of Poppy Parade, an entire piece of crumb cake, and ran them both through my die cutting machine with the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder, and then put the 2 on top of each other. So we're going to pretend that both of these, we'll pretend that one is crumb cake and one is Poppy Parade. I put it in my cutter on a slant and cut both at the exact same time, so I would have pieces that exactly matched. Did that make sense? I know I thought I should have done another one and done this, but live, but I forgot. Forgive me, I forgot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Poppy Parade piece down. This is here because it just seems to make it easier to layer these pieces. No other reason. If you're confident putting it straight onto the base of the card, go for it. You know, go for it. And you know the way I do it. There. So then next, I'm going to take this piece, put this underneath, we'll glue it, and then it's going to glue down like so. Wish me luck. I'm kidding. I don't actually think I wrecked any of my samples, which is, you know, shock. Alrighty, so I definitely want, there is a right side and a wrong side, so I want the wrong side up. Put that on there, and then quickly turn it over. Just want that little bit showing. I'm not going to cut it yet. I'm going to wait till it's on the card and then cut it. See if I have to add any additional glue or whatever. So there we go. And pick that one up, and on we go. Like, oh, that's to over the this little piece is to overlap the Poppy Parade just a little. Oops. And let's wait till the glue, it's stuck on my fingers actually. Let's wait till the glue sticks before we go anywhere with that. Alrighty. And wiggle it over. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Make sure it stays put. And did I get my scissors out? Oh, kind of. Now you can use your cutter or you can use your scissors. That is entirely up to you. So just, scissors with a longer blade would be so much handier. But I'm not going out to get any, so I will go with what we have. Or like I said, or your cutter, your paper trimmer will work perfectly fine. There we go. I just thought that was pretty. Do you like that? I thought that looked kind of different than just doing the whole front one color. All right, so let's bring in the base of the card. Also Poppy Parade. I did play with a bunch of different colors. For example, I had white behind it, and I'm like, no. I had I had early espresso, I had soft suede, and then I finally went, you know what? I'm just going with the colors that are already on the card. So let's glue that down. So far, so good. It's an easy card so far. I mean, there's really nothing that you can't make at home. And that's what I'm trying to do, is show you cards that you can make at home. Well, you will need a machine to do your embossing, but there. Keep getting sticky fingers. And then wiggle it around until you're happy. Groovy. All right, before we do, well, no, let's put that on. Oh, they're over here. Like, where are my, let's put the sentiment on the front. This is not a sentiment. Let's put the layer on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, almost had it. And 5. And take your pick tool. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Off you go. Off you go. And off you go. Off you go. Off you go. Off you. I'm just going to tear that one off. It's like I give, you win. Well, let's just see. Do I see an upside and a down? I don't really think I do. So, yeah, I think I do. This looks like it goes this way, kind of. So you can put it to the side. This time I decided to mostly center because I wanted you to be able to see this line here of that border die. Because why put it on if you're going to cover it up? Sometimes I think a ruler would be handy for this. That looks pretty darn cute and close to me. Let's do the inside. So I probably could have done this right off the bat. I have a strip that is 1/2 inch wide, and it is the length of the inside layer of the card. I know that really helps, doesn't it? Okay, and again, I'm not doing all of them, I'm just doing some. And trying to stay away from there just a little bit. So we're just adding a little peak of color on the inside of the card that I thought would look really pretty. A little something something on the inside, because why not? 1, 2. Let's do this one. See how it's moving in on that? Or check this one. I finished, and you can see there's just one little dot there that I didn't quite get close enough, but it will move its way in, so give it time. I know, patience. Patience, darling. Alrighty, and then I think I'll just do this little piece over here. So I don't, we just need a bit. My goodness, you ladies are quiet today. My goodness, cat's got your tongue. I could stop talking and give you a chance to talk. More of the crumb cake as well. Filling in those little bits. And then we will do the sentiment, and then we will be done. Aha, there, that one went right to the inside. So I'm not actually coloring the insides of the flowers because there's lots of white on there, and I'm happy with that. There we go. So just a nice little strip. As you know, you want to make the most of your designer series paper and get the biggest bang for your buck, and this is one really easy way to give your cards that little something something on the inside without using up too much. I have to wiggle this a little bit more. And even when you think it's not. Oh, thank you, Lee. And now that you have the tutorial, the big old tutorial from the mega tutorial, you can, I didn't make this card for that. I made a different one. So, is that crooked or what? Uh-oh, come on, you can do it. I'd rather have it off center a bit than crooked. All right, so there's that, and let's finish. Now, what I was saying is, out of this piece, which we're not using, there's some really cute little pieces that come from it, and I will show you. Check these out. Did I munch that one? Maybe. There. Like how cute is that? So that came out of this die. So it's like a byproduct, and wow. Pretty. So here's my idea. I'm gonna take a glue dot. Oh, Marcia, you're shy today. You're all shy. That's too cute. Yeah. Yep, I hear you. Alrighty, so one glue dot. These are really delicate, as you can see, so you just want to be really nice to it. Not that you wouldn't be. And I'm just going to put this here. It kind of goes over the Poppy Parade just a little bit so it's not lost in the white. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I have heat embossed in gold, You're Amazing, and that is from the same stamp set that I showed you at the beginning, the You're Amazing. This was cut using the Stitch Rectangle dies. And then I also had a piece of gold, well, left over from yesterday, that I was deciding, could I use it on this card? So this is what I was thinking. It will be popped up so it'll look different. I just saw just a little bit more, or Plain Jane. So what do you think? Plain Jane or a little bit more? I like both because I don't find the card to be like in your face overwhelming. Yeah. So I'll give that a moment. Let's see if I did not put the lid back on my glue. So yes. And store it sideways. It's gravity, right? There's no other reason other than gravity to store it sideways. Just makes it a little more ready when you're ready to use it. We have a vote for the gold. Yes. Alrighty. Well, truthfully, my vote's for the gold as well. So we'll proceed because I do have the other cards to show you as well. So let's do that. And we're going to pop it all up. So first, lid off the glue. Let's put a little glue in the center, just enough to cover the gold. Did I say this was cut? I did not. This was cut using the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which you can get up till the end of May. So you need those dies. I wouldn't normally say that, but you need those dies. Okay, now some dimensionals, which I did not put away good. Alrighty, let's pop her up. We're not going to go nuts so crazy on them. No. And then this. And this. Whee! Oh, 2 votes for the gold. Phew! So that makes 3 of us. Good. All right, and then just placement. I want lots of this to show without covering up my flowers at the bottom. So, and I do like this off the edge just a tad. You know, it's really just a visual. It's whatever looks nice to your eyes. So that works. Alrighty, so there's that card. And I'll show you what I did with the rest of these pieces. So there's the same card, but done opposite. I did manage to get a little bit of Mango Melody in there. So now you can see that these 2 pieces came from the same piece of paper, and these 2 pieces came from the same piece of paper. But wait, there's more. Oh, and of course, then we did the inside, but wait. There's the one I did. This is on my blog already. Our blog hop is today. So this one I did off center a bit more. And this one is in Bermuda Bay and Smoky Slate. And I believe, yes, I did. I did the, I did the inside of that card as well. So I hope you like those. I was really, really happy. I think I was actually jumping around saying to my son, I have a pretty card I made. You know, like it's like, what a weirdo. But he kind of gets it. So, yeah, again, these are all on my blog. I gave you the colors, yes. Aren't those the cutest? Like, and I just left them loosey-goosey. If you want to glue those down, you can glue them down. Oh, I did put one on this one too. Yay. It's going to take me a few minutes to get the video up and over to my blog, but that's where you can read about this if you wish. Remember to sign up for my newsletter. Share my video would be lovely. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. So my friends, guess what? We are done for today. We are done for today. I am curious though. Leave in the comments a message of, do you like the Poppy Parade better than the Bermuda Bay? Like them the same or the opposite, or what do you think? So I'm going to sign off, and I will see you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Have a great day.